Dandadan chapter 229 is here, and it seems like we're finally going on that date, so let's get to it. The chapter begins with the gang in some place, and they have a bunch of stores around them. One of them says it's like the Showa era. And this era was from 1926 to 1989, and apparently it's the most transformative period in modern Japanese history. Gigi then talks to Momo. He's like, yo Momo, look, they have plenty candy. And then Momo's like, hey, how nostalgic. And they start talking about the candies, that there used to be mystery stuff in here. It seems like her and Gigi are hanging out, and Okurun is watching them, like he's just looking behind him. So it seems like they've separated already. And I am genuinely tired of this, man. But at least there's growth now because Okurun knows what he wants for real this time. And so Ira brings Okurun's attention to an old photo of a dinosaur, which are just dragons, by the way. And they look at the picture and they start talking about dinosaurs. He says in old encyclopedias they used to draw all the dinosaurs walking on two legs. And then he starts to talk about the skeletal structure of a dinosaur. He says when an American paleontologist originally reconstructed the Hadrosaurus skeleton, he had an image of a kangaroo in mind, which is why the so-called Godzilla stance became the standard, it seems. But I don't think the scientist's intuition was wrong. I mean, it's unimaginable under today's gravity that a creature with such a big head would stand like balance scales. In fact, if you ask me, I still think it's possible that dinosaurs walked like Godzilla, cause I like the Godzilla stance. And Ira just stares at him and she's like, Takakura, you've gotten more comfortable. And Okura said, huh? About to apologize, and she's like, I'm glad. And yeah, Okura is now more comfortable with talking about himself, which is good. It's good. It's always good. And he still apologizes. He's like, I'm sorry, I'll be more careful. And she's like, no, don't do that, while grabbing his arm. Come on now. And Momo's watching on, jealous, obviously. And Gigi's right behind Momo, saying he's gotta buy a ton of candy. And I know where this is going. She's going to use Gigi as, to try and make Okurun jealous. She's just dumb. And Momo starts thinking, why is this gloomy feeling coming over me? I don't give a rat's ass about that guy. Alright, whatever helps you sleep at night. And Gigi's still, taking up his sweets, and Momo just yanks him away. And she's like, look, Gigi, there's an aquarium tour. Let's go check it out. And I don't like this, man. Like, we know Gigi genuinely has feelings for Momo. Up to now, which is stupid. She's going to be using... Man, let's just keep going. And of course, this catches Okurun's attention, and Ira takes it back. She's like, Takakura, how about we go to that, pointing at a dinosaur poster. And yeah, they've been separated, of course. I saw this coming a mile away. And then we cut over to Vamola and Kenta, and there's this guy talking to them, and he's like, how strange, how very strange. I mean, that hairdo. And it's just some weird guy with a weird hairdo, and he's bending to his right side, so he's extra weird. And both Kenta and Vamola are just they're silent. They don't even know who this guy is or who he's talking to. And the weird guy is like, yes, you. And Kenta's like, you mean me? And the weird guy says, yeah, you. Who else has a weird hairdo around here? And Vamola points at him and says, you do. And the guy just pauses and says, that's a weird hairdo again. Kenta just leaves and is like, let's go, Vamo-chan. And the guy's still talking. He's like, it'd be best to cut it. And Kenta's still walking away with Vamola, but the weird guy is still right behind them, following them, and it's like, a weird hairdo. Who is this guy? And he goes on and says, how I would love to cut it. I so want to cut it. If only I could cut that hair. Who is this nigga? And Kenta's had enough. He's like, listen, you're being super rude. And the weird dude's like, oh my, you startled me. Weird hairdo. And he keeps denying that he was following them. And the guy still says, that is one weird hairdo. Like, he's obsessed with this guy's hair. And Kenta's like, what do you want? What will it take to satisfy you? And the weird guy's like, I think it's best you got it styled. And so Kenta listens, and he's at a barbershop with the weird guy about to cut his hair. And Kenta says, if you make it weird, I'll see you in court. And Vamola just says, will you cut my hair too? And the weird guy's like, I don't particularly desire to cut yours. You can wait outside. And while she waits outside, she starts to smell some food. And she sees a Taco Gen food store, and so she runs to it. And now back with Kenta and the guy, the stylist. We get this panel of this guy, this weird guy looking menacing, like ominous, like he's in a darked out panel. We can see his pair of scissors, and then the next page we see him normal, and he's just behind Kinta staring. They're both staring at the mirror, and Kinta just says, "Get to it then." And the weird guy's like, "Oh, so sorry, we ended up in a staring contest." And Kinta just yells, "You think this is a joke? I'm missing out on a valuable date with Vamo-chan," and that's where the chapter ends. And yeah, so this was one of those calm before the storm chapters, so we're chilling now, everything's fun. Momo and Okoro need to get their shit together. And yeah, so that's all I have to say. Thanks for watching. Hope I see you next time. Please like, subscribe, all that, and peace.